What's going on, guys? GIMENEZ here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer content. And today it is going to be Saturday the 8th of August. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do out good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So we have got a lot of confirmed deals to go through today, and the first four are going to be for Fenerbahce. They have signed all these players on free transfers, and the first player is left back Filip Novak. He is joined from Trabzonspor. Left back Caner Erkin from Besiktas, midfielder Mert Hakan Yandaş from Sivasspor, and right back Gökhan Gönül from Besiktas as well. And as I said, all four of those players are signed on free transfers. Then we've got one for an Eredivisie side, and as that Gregory van der Wiel has returned to professional football, that's after taking a year-long break from the game. The former Ajax and Paris Saint-Germain right back last played for Toronto, and that was back in August last year, and he ended up taking the break to focus on his other career outside of football. But this week he has signed a deal with Eredivisie side RKC Waalwijk. AS Monaco have signed 22-year-old central defender Axel Disasi. It's a 5-year contract that he signed, and he joins from fellow French side Rennes. It's an initial 13 million euros, but it could rise to 15 after additional bonuses. Jack Harrison has confirmed he'll be taking in a third loan spell at Leeds United, with Manchester City opening an exit door once again for the promising winger. He told ESPN FC, "I'll be there again next season," so it's exciting to go back and do it all again in a few weeks. Union Berlin have signed Max Kruse on a free transfer. The move sees him return to the Bundesliga, that's after most recently featuring for Turkish side Fenerbahce. The 32-year-old forward has notably played for Werder Bremen, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Wolfsburg. And now we have got a player that a lot of you might not recognise, but if you've followed Premier League football for say 12 or 10 years, the name will probably ring a bell for you. So former Arsenal midfielder Denilson, he has joined at Sliema Wanderers, on a 1-year deal. The Brazilian has struggled with injury in recent times, but he is still just 32 years of age. Lille are set to sign Canada international Jonathan David, that's after agreeing a €30 million club record deal with Ghent. That's despite interest from a number of Premier League clubs. The 20-year-old will replace Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen, who joined Napoli in a $50 to $70 million deal last week, and the Canadian will sign a 5-year contract. A couple of sides that were linked to the Prem were Leeds United and Arsenal, but instead he's opted to go to Ligue 1. And next story is from the Daily Mail, but various different sources on top of it. So Sheffield United's £12 million offer for goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, it has been rejected by Bournemouth. Ramsdale is contracted to the Cherries until 2024, and they are in no rush to sell another player after the departure of Nathan Ake to Manchester City. Now, I'm not sure if it means for Dean Henderson's future at the club, because obviously right now his loan spell is up. There are rumours saying they want him back for next season, but the fact they're going for a keeper on a permanent basis, to me, it sounds like he won't be at Bramall Lane next season. Rennes have registered an interest in signing Chelsea defender Tomori, and it's set to be a season-long loan deal, but the Blues remain cautious about accepting an offer. Several sources are confirming this story, though others are suggesting it might also be a permanent basis. The 22-year-old, he has been an approach has been made for him from the team that will be playing Champions League football next season. But a centre-back that could be coming in, according to the Daily Star, is Atletico Madrid central defender Jose Gimenez. The 25-year-old has a £110 million release clause, but the Blues are hoping they would consider an offer in the region of £60 million. But they do face competition from Manchester City, though with the signing Nathan Ake, that potential interest could be gone now. Tottenham centre-back Juan Foyth is a subject of interest from Leeds United, and this again is according to the Daily Star. The 22-year-old could be available in the summer transfer window, and they expect a fee in the region of £15 million. Foyth has fallen down the pecking order at Spurs since Jose Mourinho's arrival, with his last appearance for the club coming all the way back in December. A couple of stories for Celtic fans next, and the first one is from Sky Sports News. They said Celtic are in talks with striker Lyle Taylor, who now is a free agent after leaving Charlton, and they're also in talks with free agent Steve Fletcher because he left Sheffield Wednesday, and that one is probably more advanced right now. But then a story from Football Insider says that Celtic have tabled a fresh offer to Albion Ayeti, that's as they seek to wrap up a permanent transfer. The Scottish champions have been struggling to agree personal terms with the West Ham striker, but hope a compromise is now very close. Liverpool have submitted an offer of £10 million to Norwich, that's for left-back Jamal Lewis. They've also offered them a substantial sell-on clause. Then James Pearce does go on to follow this story up by saying that that bid was rejected and Norwich won about double that at closer to 20 million. But they would also consider a fee of about 15 million, and Liverpool are set to make a second bid. Pep Guardiola has confirmed that Eric Garcia has turned down a contract extension with Manchester City, and this is amid major interest from his former club Barcelona. Barca are set to make a £14 million bid for the Spanish central defender and have made the 19-year-old their top target. They see him as a long-term replacement for Gerard Piqué, and that is according to Goal.com. David Silva continues to offer positive signals to Lazio, and this is according to Gianluca Di Marzio. The World Cup winner is preparing to leave Manchester City as a free agent and could agree to take on a new challenge in Italy. Lazio are hopeful that Silva will sign despite a lower salary than expected, and the Serie A club are offering him a private jet as part of the deal. Now, whether he accepts that or not, we'll have to wait and see. Rennes have identified Bayern Munich midfielder Javi Martinez as a transfer target, and this story is according to Kicker. The 31-year-old has 1 year left to run on his current contract at the Allianz Arena and has not yet been offered an extension. Rennes are now planning to sweep for Martinez, who only featured in 16 Bundesliga matches for Bayern last campaign. And then we have a story from Sport. They saying AS Roma have approached Barcelona, that's about the signing of Samuel Umtiti on loan. The Spanish giants could accept the offer because they are keen to get him off their wage bill, and it would save them €7 million per year. A departure for Umtiti is looking more and more likely because he wants to get regular first team football again, and he has also been linked to Arsenal. And the next story is from L'Equipe. They saying RB Leipzig have made an inquiry about Lyon forward Moussa Dembele, as they look to fill a hole left by Timo Werner's Chelsea move. Lyon want around €50 million for their star forward, but realistically the offers they're set to receive are closer to 30 million. Juventus have transfer listed Douglas Costa for €40 million, and they are planning to sign Federico Chiesa from Fiorentina this summer. That's once the Brazilian has been sold, and the source for that one is Tutto Juve. And another Juventus story this time for the Daily Telegraph is that Jorginho's agent has left the door open, that's for the midfielder to join Juventus this summer, and that could also help Chelsea fund a bid for Declan Rice. Real Madrid have admitted they made a mistake blocking Gareth Bale's £1 million a week move to CSL side at Janssen Suning. The personal terms were agreed last summer and the transfer was very close to going ahead, but Real Madrid didn't want it to go on a free deal. And that story is from the Telegraph, but Zidane has said the reason Bale wasn't included in Madrid's squad versus City is because he didn't want to play. I can't lie, it is a bit of a shame to see how Bale's career started to pan out, because it started off so promising at Madrid, and these last couple of years have really hindered that. I know there will be two sides to this story, like it won't all be Zidane's fault or Madrid's fault, a lot of it will also be on Gareth Bale, but I think he needs to move away. James Rodriguez will not play for Real Madrid again. Arsenal are the most interested in signing him, and that's according to AS. And this comes just a couple of days after reports saying Atletico had agreed to sign him and he's set to cost about £10 to £15 million. NTV Sport are saying that Barca are set to submit a €40 million bid to Leicester City, that's for centre-back Soyuncu. The 24-year-old is ready to commit to a 5-year contract at the Camp Nou, that's if the two clubs can agree on a final fee. Soyuncu proved to be a standout performer for Leicester in the last campaign. That's following Harry Maguire's record move to Manchester United last summer. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is close to ending speculation about his future, that's by signing a new contract with Arsenal, and this story is from Sky Sports News. He is set to put pen to paper on a massive £250,000 a week deal, and it goes over a 3-year contract. So for Arsenal, I think their main priority was getting him to stay, as now they can build around him. And the final story today is a short one from L'Equipe. The SM Borussia Dortmund have chosen Memphis Depay as Jadon Sancho's successor, that's should the English star leave. The club have already made contact with Depay's entourage, and this transfer though does depend on if Sancho joins Manchester United. If he does, Depay will probably go to the Bundesliga side. If not, he'll probably stay put at Lyon. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.